Hello and welcome to another one of my tutorials. This one today is going to be an accordion pocket. Here I made the pattern already and I labeled it, the top and sides, the bottom, and what you need to do basically for each line. The top of it is going to be folded down twice, and you're going to stitch across, and here on the side and on the bottom you're going to fold it, and I'm going to show you here in just a second. But this is like a 10 by 8. These pockets can be larger than this. This is just a sample of how to really stitch it to your project, okay? So now what I'm doing is I'm folding a camera, kind of about my camera. I'm folding this inward. This is going to be on the inside of the pocket. You're going to do the same thing at the bottom, both sides and at the bottom. So that first line, you're going to fold it inward. The top of it, you're going to fold it over twice and stitch it. You're going to do that first, the top, and then you'll fold on those first lines. Then it should look something like this once you get all three sides done. The two sides and the bottom. Now I'm going back and I'm folding the top, which you should do that first. Fold the top over and stitch it first. And once you get that stitched, then you want to fold those sides, the sides and the bottom. Okay, I'm showing you on this paper because it's easier to see the lines. You can kind of understand it a little bit better. And so here I'm showing you the lines at the top. You're going to fold those towards yourself, all the way over to the edge. So just like that, you're going to fold them, and you're going to iron all of these that I am folding. You will need to iron. Each time you fold, you want to iron so they can stay in place. So just fold it all the way over to the edge towards yourself. So that's the sides, and now I'm going to fold the bottom. And again, you just want to fold it down all the way up against the edge and press. Okay, so that's kind of what it'll look like once you're done folding. So then I'm going to unfold it and kind of show you how to do the corners. So you do need to fold it though first and iron it, and then you want to go back and unfold it. Now I'm going to show you how to do the corners after you've unfolded it and stitch the corners. So you're going to get one side of it and you're going to take it down towards the bottom, or the bottom towards the top, either way you want to look at it. And I hope you can see this well enough. I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, so it may be better for you on there. So you can kind of see the black marker that I use. That's where you're going to stitch both corners. It's going to be just like this. You want to place a pin and you're just going to stitch. And you can use markers, chalk, or whatever to put your lines if you feel like it's necessary to put your lines on your fabric. And you're going to do the same thing to that corner too and stitch it. I'm going to place a pin in here so you can kind of see what it would look like when you finish stitching it. It's kind of like a square, kind of like a box. So both corners at the bottom will be like that. Okay, So I will show you how to actually stitch it to your piece. I just thought it would be easier just to use the paper first. I think you may be able to see it better. But I am going to use fabric and show you how to actually stitch it to your piece. And I'm kind of explaining here, you know, where you're going to start, which is at the top of the pocket, and you'll go all the way around to the other side. And when you first start, at the beginning and at the end, you kind of want to make a diagonal, and then you want to go, when you get over to the edge, you want to back stitch up towards the top of the pocket and then stitch down. Just make sure that you put your needle down when you get ready to turn your fabric and go across. And do the same thing, you know, when you get to this other corner over here, make sure you put your needle down at that corner before you turn your fabric. And you're going to be stitching right on that first fold. That first part that we folded over on the side and at the bottom, that's where you're going to stitch. So you just kind of going to move your fabric out of the way, and your stitch is going to go, you know, all the way around that part of your fabric. And you'll be able to see it better when I use the fabric. Okay. So here I'm going to just kind of turn the corner out. Didn't really get much of the beginning of that, but I hope you got enough information from the paper. And here I'm just pinning it in place to my project piece. It's just a little piece of scrap fabric that I'm using, but it'll be fine for this video. So I'm just pinning the side, and I'll show you a closer view here in a second once I get everything pinned in place. So we pin, pin, pin. You may want to mark your project piece too, where you need to place your pocket. Make sure that it's even, you know, at the bottom it's not leaning to one side or whatever. You may want to mark it and pin it. So I'm going to put a few more pins in here, and then I'm going to take it to the machine and I'm going to stitch it. And here I'm showing you where I've stitched it, and like I said, if you can't see it very good on here, just go to my YouTube channel. I think it's a better view. On this side you can see where I went in a diagonal. That side you can't see as well because it's black thread and it's black in that fabric right there, but on that other side I think you could see it pretty good. But that's how you stitch the pocket down in whatever flap you're going to use. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.